Ladies and gentlemen, you can share this segment with any of your liberal friends, any Democrats that you know that can't wait for the 300 or 400 pages that William Barr will rewrite, essentially, redact and rewrite. They are not going to get the Mueller report that Mueller wrote when President Trump was a bad man for trying to get Clinton's deleted yoga emails. Signed, the same person who allowed yellow cake uranium to be shipped out of the country under his watch as FBI Director Bob Mueller. William Barr is not going to give Congress what Mueller wrote. He's still going... Okay, so we have a summary now. 4-page summary of a 400-page nonsensical, illegal investigation purchased by Clinton through the Steele dossier and CrowdStrike. But they're also not going to get what Robert Mueller initially wrote to the Justice Department. Here's why. I'm going to give you William Barr's own words. Then I'm going to read you a great article that I spoke about. You're hearing all about this summary now. I've been talking about a summary. You can look. I've been saying that the report's going to be summarized by Barr, and it's not going to be good. They're not going to be happy about it, okay? The report was summarized. They're not happy about it. Now just listen to Barr's own words during confirmation of Dianne Feinstein, and then this is a fantastic Lawfare article. It's a Lawfare blog. It's actually a liberal legal publication. They're more on the left, but it's actually a really wonderful article. William Barr's remarkable non-commitments about the Mueller report. So send this segment to anyone who thinks that the Mueller probe report, the Mueller report, is finally going to be disclosed to Congress in its entirety, and then they can find some kind of avenue there to continue Trump-Russia alive. They will still try to connect a million different dots that shouldn't be connected. So they'll still say, oh, you see this? This is in there. But they're not going to get the actual Mueller report. It's still going to work out in President Trump's favor. Here's William Barr in his own words. Okay, here's William Barr in his own words. Check this out. This is Attorney General nominee William Barr confirmation hearing, part 3, Fox 10 Phoenix. So just check this out. The link will be below. It is at 11 minutes and 18 seconds. Dianne Feinstein is asking William Barr a question about transparency and the eventual Mueller report. Check it out.
General, the regs do not state that confidentiality means the report cannot be provided to Congress. So here's the question. Will you provide Mueller's Mueller's report to Congress, not your rewrite or a summary?
Well, the regs do say that Mueller is supposed to do a summary report of his prosecutive and his declination decisions, and that they will be handled as a confidential document, as are internal documents relating to any federal criminal investigation. Now, I'm not sure, and then the AG has some flexibility.
So he says, well, Mueller is actually going to provide a summary. So William Barr provided a summary of the Mueller report. He's getting a summary from he's getting a summary, from Mueller. Mueller is going to give him a summary. Mueller is giving William Barr a summary of who he decided to and why he decided to indict the people he indicted, which will all lead back to CrowdStrike. Okay, the Russian intelligence officers that were indicted and the Russian internet troll farms, that's not from U.S. intelligence. They're indicted because Company 1 in the indictments that said that came to the conclusion that on this date the DNC was hacked by these people. Company 1 is CrowdStrike. Company 1, CrowdStrike, just happened to be outsourced by Democrats and Clinton. Isn't that special? They literally indicted people based on evidence provided to them by a firm that was outsourced by Democrats. They don't see the conflict of interest there. But you better believe if it was Trump strike and Trump said, yeah, U.S. government, and we're going to have a special counsel based on a third-party tech firm called Trump Strike that looked at RNC servers and said everything, was hacked, and this was... They would say, wait a second, the United States government has to confirm this. They haven't. The basis of all the indictments, the basis of Robert Mueller's indictments, the foundation, the evidence, is derived from a CrowdStrike assessment of DNC servers. They then gave images and copies of the DNC servers to the United States government in order to utilize, eventually for Mueller to utilize to indict people in other countries, saying, oh, well, they did this on this date against DNC servers. That's all from CrowdStrike. How do I know? Because Daily Beast, Gizmodo, Vice, BuzzFeed, everyone who is discussed trying to debunk, they say debunk Trump's claims that the U.S. government never looked at DNC servers. They admit that. They admit that. They don't care. Their whole thing is, well, it doesn't matter that President Trump, it doesn't matter that the United States government never looked at DNC servers because CrowdStrike is reputable to them. Anyway, let's continue. So we're talking summary upon summaries. But let's continue here. So, all right.
And discretion in terms of the AG's report. What I am saying is my objective and goal is to get as much as I can of the information to Congress and the public. And, these are departmental regulations, and I'm going to be talking to Rod Rosenstein and Bob Mueller. I'm sure they've had discussions about this. There's probably existing thinking in the department as to how to handle this. But all I can say at this stage, because I have no clue as to what's being planned, is that I am going to try to get the information out there consistent with these regulations. And to the extent I have discretion, I will exercise that discretion to do that.
Well, I can only speak for this.
So he literally just stated they're not going to get exactly what they want. He has discretion. He's not going to give them everything in terms of every little single thought. The Mueller report will probably have enough fodder, enough... there will probably be question marks that Democrats say, you see, this is yet another reason we should continue with the Russia investigation because, what happened here, what happened there, and they'll fabricate some kind of, they'll connect dots that shouldn't be connected. Whereas money flowed into the Clinton Foundation amid Russian uranium deal, the New York Times, the actual New York Times article title verbatim, that's not enough for them. So money actually flowed into the Clinton Foundation, and then, President Obama did not veto a sale of 20% of U.S. uranium capacity to Russia. No, we cannot connect the dots, because there's no letter signed from Hillary saying, thanks for the money, Vlad, here's the uranium. You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay? So that's off limits. That's off limits in terms of what Democrats allow. Democrats do not allow that. You cannot connect any dots if you're a conservative or a Trump supporter or a Republican or an independent, or even a person on the left who says, yeah, Clinton is obviously corrupt, obviously at the heart of all of this, especially because they project and they blame others of what they're guilty of doing. So the Steele dossier was compiled with Russian sources, even one Russian intelligence officer. That's according to Vanity Fair. By the way, gotta say it every single day till it happens because I want this website to grow, and I'm going to put a lot of work into it. This is a website I'm creating, ladies and gentlemen. There is a website I'm creating. The end of May, it should be up, where you can win, defeat any liberal in debate, whether it's a family member, person at work, whatever, on any major topic. So uranium one will be one topic. Oh, Trump is a racist. That kind of claim, you can debunk that completely. Trump's foreign policy is a bust. You know, obviously that's easily debunked. You have the beginning of peace between North and South Korea, but I will put links, actual CNN links to where, or Washington Post links to where it's, you know, Moon Jae-in of South Korea says that Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. So you can actually, and that's an Associated Press link, by the way, article. So I'll put the links to where you can actually click, and then you'll see, look, these are the articles. You can print them out. You can show your friends, show your family members, whatever. I'll get to, you'll be able to debunk every single, when people say, oh, well, you know, it's a vanity wall, it's immoral. No, it's not immoral. I explain why. Gun control, oh my God, I'll debunk all the myths there. So it's every single major topic. You can actually win any debate, anytime, debating a liberal, and this is a website you're going to love. So anyway, let me read you this. William Barr's remarkable non-commitments about the Mueller report. This is a Lawfare article. This is very interesting. Lindsey Graham, when this report comes to you, will you share it with us as much as possible? Barr, consistent with the regulations and the law, yes. That is not, I'm going to give you every single word that Robert Mueller wrote. Okay, Senator Dianne Feinstein, will you commit to making any report Mueller produces as the conclusion of his investigation available to Congress and to the public? Barr, I am going to make as much information available as I can, consistent with the rules and regulations that are part of the special counsel regulations. He's not committing to anything. Democrats have convinced themselves that they're actually going to see the report, the words that Robert Mueller wrote. They in their minds, they think that, like, Robert Mueller wrote, I have 100% confidence that he worked with Vladimir Putin to hack the DNC and to purchase Facebook ads and Twitter bots from Russia. Signed, Robert Mueller, but there's just not enough evidence to actually convict, but we know there's something there. Signed, Robert Mueller. That's what they think they're going to get. They're not going to get that. Whatever they get, because no matter what they get, even like no collusion, no obstruction, that's what William Barr and Robert Mueller concluded, it's not good enough for them. So essentially they're accusing William Barr of not reading the 400 pages. They don't think his reading comprehension's good enough. Do you understand? So they want to read it themselves, because all the Democrats will be completely impartial and non-biased, just like Peter Strzok, who literally texted his lover, will stop Trump. So they don't think he summarized the Mueller report correctly, because it didn't give them what they wanted. They think they're going to get what they want. They're not going to. Okay, so you heard it from his own words. He's not really going to give what Mueller gives him to Congress. But here, Feinstein, will you provide Mueller's report to Congress, not your rewrite or summary? Then he goes on to say, well, the regs do say that Mueller is supposed to do a summary of the report. So here, that's what you actually heard in the beginning of this segment. The regulations do say that Mueller is supposed to do a summary report of his prosecutive and declination decisions. Okay? Declination decisions, a summary of. What they'll latch onto is they'll say, well, the Trump Tower meeting and Papadopoulos, a lot of these things were set up by Democratic operatives. We know that Fusion GPS, Glenn Simpson, met before and after with Natalia Veselnitskaya. A publicist set up that meeting in Trump Tower. And I explained numerous times in segments prior to this that the Trump Jr. meeting was 100% legal. He should have received Clinton's deleted yoga emails. If he had received them, we could have proven, without a shadow of a doubt, that Clinton's emails were hacked, which, by the way, the IG report stated they were hacked. I'm sorry, Inspector General Charles McAuliffe of the Intelligence Community Inspector General stated that. And now there are documents being released regarding that very soon. There was a Fox article regarding that. But let's continue. So, Senator Patrick Leahy, so you'd be in favor of releasing the investigative report when it's completed? Barr, as I said, I'm in favor of as much transparency as there can be within the rules and the law. Madam eats salad with a comb. Klobuchar, will you commit to making the report public? Barr, that's certainly my goal and intent. Don't they? I love that they hide behind intent. It's hard for me to conceive a conclusion that would run afoul of regs as currently written, but that's certainly my intent. So, so they're not going to get the full Mueller report. I don't care if it's 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 1,000 pages. He had 1 million pages in documents, according to President Trump in the recent Sean Hannity interview. 1 million pages. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think you would get from 1 million pages if they properly investigated Clinton? What do you think you would get from 30 pages? What do you think you would get from 10 deleted emails? You've got 10 deleted, you would know. Pay-to-play schemes. She deleted the emails that had to do with Clinton Foundation pay-to-play schemes. It's not rocket science. I explained that about her top secret emails and about her deleted emails. I literally wrote a book on her deleted emails. Platte River and Dado Inc. have them, or had them. For sure they had them. And I explained that. Those are the two cloud storage companies that she used. So it's all public record knowledge. Of course, the new website that I introduce will talk about the Clinton email debacle, Russiagate. You can debunk all the claims with, Trump is a racist. You can debunk that. Every unethical, unfair, outrageous tactic used by liberals in a debate, you can debunk with this website, so you'll love it. He goes on, Richard Blow, will you commit to explaining? Yeah, that would be my intent. This is Barr. I don't know what kind of report is being prepared. I have no idea. Senator Macy Hirono, so what I'm hearing you say that in spite of the fact you want to be transparent, neither Congress nor... So Macy Hirono is the only Democrat that actually understood that Barr was kind of like blowing them off. And not... Barr was saying to them, I'm not going to give you everything. You think I'm nuts? Why would I give you everything? So what I'm hearing you say, Macy Hirono is like the only one who understood. So what I'm hearing you say that in spite of the fact that you want to be transparent, neither Congress nor public will get the Mueller report because that's confidential. So that we will get what we will be getting is your report of the Mueller report. Barr, I don't know what at the end of the day will be feasible, will be releasable. Hirono, you said that Mueller report is confidential. Barr, as the rules stand now, people should be aware that the rules, I think, say that the special counsel will prepare a summary report of any prosecutive or declination decisions. And that shall be confidential, and that shall be treated as any other declination or prosecutive material within the department. He later goes on to say that if you're an American citizen and you are not prosecuted, he is not under obligation to provide Congress with anything. So they're not going to get all the reasons why Trump wasn't prosecuted. In addition, well, first of all, it was completely fabricated. It was illegal. They lied to FISA judges. 18 U.S. Code 371, there actually was a conspiracy to defraud the nation, the country. That's what they try to get Trump on. It was 18 U.S. Code 371. They're going to get that statute against them. So they're all going to be charged. Comey, Strzok, McCabe, all of them. But I'm trying to tell you, so let's share this segment everywhere. It's very important. They're not getting the Mueller report. And I don't care how many pages it is, because they've had over 1 million documents. So if they summarize it to 400 pages, like, big deal. That would be like the equivalent of just, like a 3-4 sentence paragraph. It's 1 million pages. They got a million documents. Over 1 million documents they got. They couldn't find anything. Trump, you could see, might have been unethical in business. He says things he shouldn't say. Fine, but you can't find somebody cleaner or less corrupt than Trump in all of Washington. You just can't. They had 1 million pages of documents. They found nothing on Trump. Nothing. They're not going. William Barr is not going to give Congress the actual writing of Mueller. What he gives will be a summary of a summary, and redacted, mind you. And redacted. So give me your thoughts below. Share this segment everywhere. Check out my writing in the Federalist, the Daily Caller, and the Jerusalem Post below. Check out HA2A. Subscribe to that. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much.